Zayn Malik, there are rare people who haven't heard this name. His dashing and charming personality has lured almost all of the youths, especially girls. He is the ex-member of the famous boy band One Direction. Though he has a huge fan following, but still there are few things you might don't know about him. Here are the 5 things you probably didn't know about Zayn. And we swear you are going to love him even more. Number 5. His real name isn't Zayn. Don't you feel cheated when you find out that the name you've been dreaming about isn't even your idol's birth name? To be fair, Zayn's real name isn't that different to his stage name. He was actually born Zayn Malik. The spelling of Zayn with a Y came about on the X Factor when he decided that it was more marketable that way. Zayn actually means beautiful in Arabic, and let's be honest, that totally makes sense and definitely fits him. When he was in the band, he was usually referred to by his first and last name, like the other boys, but today he kind of just goes by the simple Zayn. Number 4. He had never been in plane before joining 1D. Until Zayn became a member of One Direction, he had never owned a passport or even been on board a plane. In fact, the first time One Direction took a flight together, the boys managed to convince him the plane would flip over. It's tough to imagine that scene now, considering the boys have played over 71 shows around the world in the past year alone. Number 3. He's afraid of swimming and heights. Zayn might be a huge superstar, but that doesn't mean he has zero fears. One of his biggest fears is swimming. Zayn actually suffers from aquaphobia, which is a fear of open water, so we can't see him jumping into the ocean anytime soon. This fear was common knowledge around the 1D fandom, and Zayn even appeared in the band's video for their song Kiss You with floaties on his arms. Zayn is also reportedly not a huge fan of heights. On a couple of the 1D tours he's had to stand on moving stages as they sweep above the audience, so we bet that would have been a bit of a nightmare for him. We definitely can't see him including moving stages in his future solo shows. Number 2. He designs his own tattoos. Zayn has some pretty inspiring body ink, but it's even more inspiring when you realize that he designed many of his tattoos all on his own. Of course, he has a few writings in Arabic, but one of his most famous tattoos is the pop art Zap tattoo on his arm, which he designed himself after being inspired by comic books. In September 2013, he told Teen Vogue that he's a bit of a geek when it comes to comic books. More of Zayn's famous tattoos include the infamous girl on his arm, which is rumored to really be his ex-fiancée Perry Edwards, which may or may not be gone now that he's with newbie Gigi Hadid. He's also got a microphone on his arm, which as he says is pretty darn self-explanatory, and he's recently had the word love inked across his hand in cursive, perhaps in reference to his new girlfriend. Number 1. He had eating issues when he was in 1D. Zayn's been pretty open about how stressful life could be when you're part of the biggest musical act ever, and one of the pitfalls of that stress was that it started to affect his eating habits and his overall health. Toward the end of his time in the band, Zayn was struggling with an eating disorder. He wanted to have control over some aspect of his life, which is a common reason for developing that type of disorder. In his book, he talks about how much was out of his control at that point of his life. He had to deal with papers printing things about him, paparazzi following him, and music execs telling him what to sing and how to sing it. And in the end, what to eat was the only thing he had a say in, so he'd purposely go days without a meal. We're happy he seems a lot healthier now, and we hope that his issues are behind him.